Though for many of us, the cross may represent as a symbol of suffering and pain and challenge and difficulty, but Christ had also used it as a means to bring about blessing in the life of each and every one of us. My dear brothers and sisters, today's Gospel is taken from St. Luke, chapter 14, verse 27, where we have a very familiar passage. Whoever does not take up his own cross and follow me cannot be my disciples. My dear brothers and sisters, Christ is telling us very clearly the importance of carrying one's own cross. And he has presented himself as a model. When the Father had asked Christ to carry the cross, Christ knowingly, willingly, voluntarily, wholeheartedly, and totally accepted the cross. And when Christ had accepted the cross, he knew what it meant to carry the cross, the burden of the cross, the suffering that is associated with the cross, the sacrifice that he would have to make on the cross, and also the cross when Christ had received as a gift from the Father. He knew it represented the sins of the humanity. It also represented the suffering which he would have to undergo while carrying the cross. And also he knew that in and through the cross, he would have to bring about salvation, reconciliation to the humanity. And knowing all these, Christ had accepted the cross. And he had identified himself with the cross. So every time we look at Jesus crucified on the cross, we find Jesus nailed on the cross, symbolizing many, many things for us. And among the many things, one important thing is that in and through the cross, Christ continues to bless each and every one of us. Though for many of us, the cross may represent as a symbol of suffering and pain and challenge and difficulty, but Christ had also used it as a means to bring about blessing in the life of each and every one of us. And every time we take up the cross and follow Jesus, knowingly, willingly, wholeheartedly, we receive a blessing from Jesus, a blessing from God. God reaches out to each and every one of us, and knowingly and willingly, just like Christ had accepted, when we accept, Christ would also, in and through the cross, bless each and every one of us. So let us have the grace, let us have the courage, let us have the conviction, let us also have the deep feeling of being one with Jesus, the crucified Lord, and be ready to carry the cross. For the Lord has told us in St. Luke's Gospel, chapter 14, verse 27, unless you take up your cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciples. Let us carry our own cross and follow Jesus. Amen.